X or cheesy, X or cheesy. Let me just randomly ramble about X or cheesy. Close to Deedle. We are 4 miles out of Deedle. Okay, let's, ew, pause that 1 more second. Almost there. As you come in for a landing in your body, come in for a landing in your body, and whatever that means to you. How do you land in your body? Bring your awareness in. And we're going to do a little bit of breath work to start out. We're going to do this breath called the who breath, just so that Georgina, in her place with Darius, can make a fool out of herself and maybe inspire the other people to also be weird. You could do this on a physio ball, and I will start on the physio ball, but then I'm going to get up. And basically, the who breath is like you're kind of acting like a very excited monkey, like, and you're hoo-ha-heeing with your mouth. You can do it in and out through your nose. You can do it in and out through your mouth. There's not a lot of rules about this, except that we want to get our nervous system excited and our bodies moving. So it's the who breath, and you're going to bounce your body around. So I'll start on my ball, and then I'll get standing. Puff and puff. Getting your lymphatic system going. Enlivening your body, giving yourself a little bit of bounce, telling the bones, oh, it's time to get stronger. Taking up some space, awakening your kinesphere. What is your kinesphere? It is your realm of potential movement, the sphere of space around you that you can bounce and move into. Get a little more excited with it, more energy. If you're not up for the big energy, gentle bounce is fine. If you're Darius and Georgina, please compete with each other to be weirder, but don't hurt yourselves. A little bit more. We're going to go for 10 counts. Get bigger and bigger during these 10. We're down to 1. 10, 9, 8, bigger, 7, more, 6, 5, 4. At the bottom, we're going to stop. 3, bigger, more, 4, 2, 1. I think I might have missed a number. Big, 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 and then stop. Let it go. Just feel your heartbeat. Feel your feet on the ground. Feel the energy in your body. Ah. Inhale, open. Take a big sigh. Ah, let it go. Make some noise. Annoy your family. Ah, what is she doing in there? Inhale, lift, exhale. And then we're going to just twist, looking around behind you. Big spiral. Twisting. Oh, they've gone outside. Twisting, looking around behind you. If you are on the interwebs and you're wondering what I'm talking about, I am in a Zoom room with some other people. Look and see what's back there. And while you're doing that, relax your gut body. Relax your butt. Open your heart. See what's behind you, but really gentle with your eyes. They don't have to do extra work. Just easy taking in the environment, the colors, the shapes, the light. Good. And then start to make it smaller and slower, feeling into your nervous system. Maybe there's still some of that excitement of that upregulation. Letting out, release the Kraken. Let go of whatever it is you need to let go of. Feel your feet on the ground. And we're just going to change this so that you are going to still do a spiral, but you're going to flex one foot. So it's an easy spiral. You're shifting your weight and you're flexing the other foot. Easy and relaxed. In this version, really tune into the even flow of your movement. Softening, melting the inner body, getting this nice spiral and a flex through your foot. really easy, smooth, and fluid. Check out the space around you, but in a very gentle, receiving way. Okay, enough of that. Circles with your pelvis, mobilizing your butt, your hip sockets, right up in there, mobilizing your feet, letting your feet move around on the ground, on the floor. Knees are circling, and change direction, go the other way. Making as big or small a circle around your body as feels good in your body right now. So sometimes it's like, oh, I just need to go a little small and be gentle. And sometimes it's like, no, I really need to move. Listen in to your body. They're back inside. Open it up to a big X shape. We're going to go elbow to knee, big side stretch or side step, elbow to knee, reaching the top arm up on that diagonal. So we're in this X and then we elbow knee it. Contralateral movement, cross body movement. Good for our little brainicles. We want some brain health and fluidity in our brain as well. Movement. Change it to the back, touching in the back. If that is a challenge, figure it out and don't stress. It's okay. Come back in, easy bounce and shake, let it go. And then we're going to do an eye exercise. So rubbing your hands together. This is just very gentle, and we're not going to do it for a super long time. We're going to rub our hands together, cup them over our eyes, so you're not touching your eye at all. Once we get in there, you're going to, well, let's do it simple first. We'll go up, down, side, side, diagonal, diagonal, with your eyes closed. So cup your hands over your eyes, look up, keeping your eyes closed, look down. Let's do that like 3 times, up and down 3 times. Letting the muscles of your eyes do a little bit of work, but not too much. And then side to side 3 times. Eyes are cupped with your hands. Then you're going to go on the diagonals. High right to low left 3 times. And then the other diagonal, high left to low right. You might be going slower than me. I am a speed demon and tend to do things quickly. So if you need to take more time, this is your moment to take time. What you're going to do next is take the circle around your eye and just rub around your eye with the circle. So you're not going into your eye at all. You're probably touching your cheekbone and your eyebrows. Although it also depends on how flat your face is, how much things stick out. So you might need to cup your hand more. So we're not trying to rub your eyeball at all. We're trying to rub the space around your eyes. Good. Let that go. Shake it out. Ah, take a relaxing breath. Ah, letting go of tension. Ah, letting go of stress, a little internal body wiggle, awakening your system. And we'll do the lymph flush because everyone needs to do it. It really helps. We just did a whole bunch of opening, a whole bunch of breathing. We're just going to make sure that those pathways are clear. Rubbing your hands together. You're going to take your right hand to your upper left clavicle, your collarbone, and you're going to just go up. I'm not digging in. I'm working kind of with my hand flat, moving the tissue over my collarbone, on top of my collarbone and below my collarbone. And then I'm just going to gently turn my head from side to side as I do that. So inside my body is moving as I'm also moving on top of my body. In opening up this lymph node pathway as the lymphatic fluid returns through the subclavian vein into the bloodstream and filters out through your body. Relax your tongue, relax your throat. Same thing on the other side. Relax your jaw, turning your head from side to side so you're getting that movement inside your body and also on the surface. Now I'm going to shut one of these doors. I talked about annoying the whole house And what I'm doing down here with you is known as yelling around. I'm yelling around. So and now that I've done a lot of yelling around, I'm going to shut the doors so that I'm not bugging everybody in the house. Relax your jaw. We're going to come in next place. So this is the first spot on this lymphatic massage. Next spot is around the angle of the jaw. Really gentle. You may be able to feel your lymph nodes in there. If they feel swollen and tender, be very soft. We're not trying to force anything or rip them apart or break them, but our bodies are actually pretty strong. So gentle, receiving the information of what your lymphatic system feels like, but also moving it. Getting all that glial lymph, the lymph around your brain from last night, the detoxy during your sleep lymph to come down. Then you're just going to grab your sternocleidomastoid and draw down on one side from just under your ear to your collarbone. Same thing on the other side. Clearing it up. And then we're going to do the face, coming in right next to your nose. I'm going to do them at the same time. So right next to my nose is a little indentation. And then there's also a spot right here. And I'm just going to get them by using my whole finger together and circle. Squish up your face, open up your face. Lemon, squish, pumpkin, open, squish, open. We're going to get more exerkesy in a minute. This is a neural V's reference for the gluons of Deedle. We are in Fucktown, 3 miles outside of Deedle. All right, shake that out. Coming into K27 point, collarbone, 2 inches down, gentle circles. If you're feeling kind of like, I think everyone is kind of feeling this way, but a little off center, this is a good way to bring yourself back, getting your energy system going in coherence in your body. So it's not kind of like, oh my God, what's going on? When we're in that kind of fight, flight, freeze response, our body might get a little dysregulated. This is a good, and if you look at the news at all, I'm sure there's a regular, what's happening? So letting that go, let it go. Just be in your body just for this little while. Okay, then thymus thump with some Tarzan. Free your throat. All the things you never said, all those things you held in, just let it out with the sound. Expressive freedom. All right, we are coming back to the lymph. Right hand to your left pec. Armpit pec area. Squishing that, little gentle massage. And then the same thing on the other side. And then we're going to come in sternocleidomastoid. It's like right in the middle of your body. If you go between your neck and your pubic bone, bang into the center, sternocleidomastoid. It should be a little bit under your ribs, a little bit above your belly button. Since we already did that who breath, this one's very deep in our body. We probably got it, like it's deep in there. But I'm going to squish in and up a little bit to get that more. Then there's some lymphatic energy points that we're going to do under your boob, under your nipple. You can tap or circle, whatever feels good to you. And then the next place is inguinal fold. So there's like 6 basic points that we wanted to do, but I'm adding all this energy work to it also. So yeah, we're just going a little more full on because everyone needs it in my estimation. Taking your hands behind your knees. And then let it go. And we're going to come down to the floor, come down to the mat. Get down with your bad self on the floor. One of my estimations of things in the world is that the people who behave really well, who are good people, need to start misbehaving. And the people who are who behave badly all the time need to start behaving. Like we need a little more balance between the way people behave. Open it out, side stretch. Inhale, open. And the people who have really made an effort to be good people, to be kind, to take care of business, maybe need to be a little more disruptive. Circling the whole way around. Take it to the side, reach forward, take it to the other side, and inhale, open. Exhale, sideways, take it forward to the side, open it up. Take it sideways. Head is reaching away from your tail, circling it around, and open up, sideways. Head away from the tail, big side stretch, and open. Last one going back and open. And we're going to change. Non-dominant leg goes in front. We're going to change the exercise to take it forward, surrender, and just shift from side to side like a boat on the waves of a gentle ocean. Letting that ripple through your spine, creating space between the discs, space between the vertebrae, or space within the discs is a better way of saying that. So that our discs are spacious and supportive, readjusting in any way that they need to. And the inner spinal cord, the space around the spinal cord, is also spacious. Good. And then roll it up. And we're going to come all the way down to the floor. Take a second to splat and relax onto the planet. Imagining that the earth has your back, which it does. And then you're going to gently let your legs fall from side to side. Knees go one way and then the other. Opening all the way through the center so you're releasing any tension in your inner thighs and massaging through your butt and a little bit through the back of your hips. Letting go. So this is about letting go and allowing your body to spiral easily. Easy, nice, user-friendly spiral. If you want to take it a little deeper, you can reach your leg across. So when I go with the leg, it goes much further up into my back and really opens up the space between my shoulder blades. Maybe it's different for you. And if you really want to go deeper than that, you turn your head away from your leg. If your back is hurting, you might try turning your head in the same direction or not do the leg at all. Make it work for you. Bespoke workout just for you. And then come in, take your hands down by your sides, lift your pelvis up, feet parallel, pick up your toes and then put them down. You can't see my toes at all. Pick them up, put them down, just the toes. So you're doing that with your toes. You're not flexing your foot. You're just lifting your toes up and down, toes up and down, just the toes, just the toes. Then you're going to flex your foot. So your foot comes off except for your heel. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Then you're going to lift your heels. You might need to walk your feet closer in. Heels up, down, up, down, up, down. Waking up the lower leg, waking up the back body. Let's do 4 more of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Opening the front of your hip flexors. Roll it down through your spine. Take your arms up over your head. Deep breath in. On the exhale, just pressing your pelvis up. Inhale, float your arms over your head. Drop your butt. Exhale, push through. Inhale, open. Exhale, press. Inhale, open. Feel what your feet are doing. Let your knees really shoot forward in space. Inhale down or away from you. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, allow this to massage out your upper back. So you're not adding tension in your upper traps. You're getting a little massage as you're doing this. 2 more. Last one. And relax. Open your arms wide. You can slide your feet further away and just turn your head from side to side. Head goes one way and then the other. Relax your neck, relax your shoulders, open your heart, open your chest, open your lungs. Let's just take a little chest heart tap, little gentle Tarzan on the floor. You can make noise if you want or not. When we add vocal sound, we tend to add a lot more breath through there. So if you've been holding back any expression, let it out. Maybe a stream of profanity comes out right now. Maybe something else, who knows? All right, and then from there, we are going to take your arms over your head, stretch your legs down below you, flex your feet, bend your knees, coming up. And you're going to do a swim, backstroke on one side, and you're going to take it all the way back down. Inhale, stretch and reach it long. Exhale, all the way up, swimming through the space, backstroke. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, up. Inhale, arm circle. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Long body. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Stretch it out. Bring it up. Backstroke. And in. Reach it long. Up. Swim. If you need to not go the whole way on this, adjust it in any way that you need to. One more time each side. Last one. And then we're going to do the exercise that we have been doing pretty much every single time, and that is getting up off the floor and getting back down on the floor. So full splat onto the floor so that you are all the way down there, either on your front or on your back, and then finding any way that you want to get up. Take a walk around and find another way to get back down. Flat, get up. Try to do it differently every single time. Take it down, flat, bring it back up. Any way that you want. You can use your hands, you cannot use your hands. If you are like super movement pro, don't use your hands. But if you need your hands, use your hands, right? Make it work however you need to do it. Try to get to the splat every time. If we can't get up and down to the floor, then what the hell are we doing in movement class, right? So getting down, flat, getting back up, right? We want to be able to function. And also, like, let's say we are limited in our mobility, then we want to start thinking about other ways that we can move, right? We don't have to move the same way all the time. All right, this is our last one. Make it exciting without hurting yourself. And we're going to take it down onto our bellies on the mat. I'm going to take off my sweatshirt. It's so fiddly to have earbuds and a sweatshirt and teach a mat class. I am still in my Dick Pincers shirt. Well, I have worn other things since then, but this is the new band shirt. All right, taking it onto your belly. I know that Catherine has to leave early today, so I'm trying to get some back work done before she leaves. Hands down by your sides, tops of the feet on the floor. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Connect your hands. Come all the way up. Bring it back down. Lift as far as you can. No hands. Connect your hands. Open and lift. Take it down. 2 more like that. If you want to add the bent knees at the top, go for it. Really getting that big stretch. We're going to do one extra one. 3 is the magic number in your body. Good, relax. Bend your knees, let your legs fall from side to side. Wag your tail. Big, bushy, happy dog tail. Actually, it's funny because our Manx cat has a little tiny tail. It's like the size of a length of a finger and very bushy. And she's the most expressive with her tail. Like that thing gets going. So you don't need a big tail to be happy with your tail wagging. Could be very small, but expressive. All right, hands next to your chest. We're going to do a baby cobra head circle. So ear towards your shoulder, coming up, ear to the other shoulder, forehead toward the floor. Circling 3 times in one direction. And then 3 times in the other direction. Only go as high as feels good in your body. But if it feels good to take it up higher, go for it. Listen in. And then push, arch up, take your butt back. My pants keep falling down. Take your butt back. Relax your head. Wiggle around come into your child's pose. Just shift from side to side. Wiggle around in your child's pose. Breathe into your belly, soften your gut body. Spacious, vibrant, alive inner body. Space for your organs. We're not trying to squish them in. Take your weight back towards your heels and come up. And we're going to do this knee exercise. Well, kind of a knee exercise, kind of a whatever. Coming up. This is one of the things that I did for my knee rehab. So I'm going to just come back on the diagonal, and then I'm going to sit bones to heels. Diagonal hinge and come up, and then butt to heels and come up. Georgina, I had a dream last night that I was in New Paltz. Just telling you. It was really weird. It was full of life and students and very overwhelming. And there were some horses. Last one. Take it back as far as it feels good. Bring it forward. Hands to the floor. Curl your toes under. Butt to the ceiling. Downward dog. Walk through your feet. Bend one knee and then the other. Let your hip drop. So really mobilize your butt. Shifting from side to side. And then heels towards the floor and heels off the floor. Heels down, heels up. If you need to bend your knees at all, go for it. Push through. Heels towards the floor, heels up, down, up. Last one, we're going to change it. You might need to walk your hands forward. You're going to lift your heels, scoop your belly in, round your spine, roll it forward into a plank. From your plank, if you need to put your knee down, go for it. Otherwise, just shift into a side plank. Bring it to center, side plank the other way. Bring it to center, drop your head, push with your arms, roll it up to the ceiling, lower your heels. Heels lift, scoop your belly in, roll it forward. I see you, Catherine. Are you out? One side and then the other. Bring it back, drop your head, roll it up and lower. Heels high, scoop your belly in, round your spine, roll it forward. Put the knee down if you need to, right? Make it easy if you need to. No shame in making it work for you. Every day is a different day in your body. Roll it up to the ceiling, lower your heels. Heels high. We're going to do something different. Come into your plank. If you need to put your knees down, put your knees down. Otherwise, hand to shoulder. 1, 2, we're doing 12. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Knees down. Elbows to the floor. Forearms. You're going to roll, push into your forearms so they're bearing some weight. Just roll your hands open and then palm down, massaging through the tissue in your forearm. Find your breath and just follow it. Don't make it smaller. Don't breathe less. Breathe as big as you need to. Take up space. Good. And let's flip back over onto our backs. Hands down by your sides. Extend your legs long. Point your toes. Lift up. Flex your feet. Open it out and take it down. Point your toes. Up, flex, open, and down to point. Reach it up. flex, open, point, up, flex, open, point, up, flex, open, point, up, flex, open. If you feel like peeling your butt up off the floor and making this harder, go for it. That is more advanced. It's up to you. It is your body. Listen in. Don't be an idiot, right? Use your awareness. Stay present and open it up and relax. Open your feet wide. Yeah, don't be an idiot. How about that for a direction? Let's try not to be idiots. Internally rotate one leg at a time. So how do we do that? Oh, I don't know. We listen to our bodies. We try not to be cruel. We don't objectify ourselves and we don't objectify other people. If you can, drop your knee to the floor, hook your heel over it, and open it up. Breathe. Also, not objectifying the planet, right? The planet is living. There's a lot of life here. This whole system, we are deeply interwoven and connected to it and dependent on it. And switch and change. Our bodies were meant to be here on this earth. And the proof is if you go into outer space, you lose your bone density, you lose your blood density, you lose your fascia density. Then you come back down to earth and slowly your blood comes back, fascia comes back, but your bones will never be as strong as if you hadn't left the planet. Good. And release, press it up. Like if you think we can just go inhabit another planet, imagine just a little teeny bit more gravity. What would that do? Like what would your body need to do to deal with more gravity? Like you would have to work a lot harder. Press it up. Walk your feet a little closer together, hands down by your sides, knees up and down. And if we live in less gravity, then our bone density drops, our heart, our blood density drops, it all drops. And like astronauts in outer space have to do a lot of work. They got to spend time probably in not the most exciting ways of working out with resistance so that they don't lose so much bone density. Sometimes astronauts come back here and they can't even stand up because the lack of gravity has affected their body so much. Right, so a little bit more gravity and our bodies would probably get like a lot denser and thicker. Press it up, circles with your pelvis. I want a thicker, denser body dealing with a different gravitational pull, right? So this idea that we can just go get another planet is a fool's dream. Not to say it won't happen, but it will cost a lot on the animal body level. Roll it down. I hope you changed direction. I did. I open it up. Happy baby. Oh, what if we were all happy babies? What if all people treated their bodies well and treated their babies well and treated other people's babies well and treated mothers well? Rolling back and forth. Support for the planet. Let me just lecture as we're working out. Support for people. Treated men well. Let them have emotional lives. And let's take it forward. Coming back into a plank again. This time, open your feet wide. You're going to circle your pelvis down to the floor and then up. You can do this from a forearm plank if you want to, or a regular plank, depending on what's going on with your wrists. Change direction, other way. Take it to a dog. Reach one leg up to the ceiling as high as it can go. Poke a hole through the ceiling. Pulse it up there, going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Switch it to the other side. Press it up as high as it can go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come down, hands and knees, and then elbows and knees. Take one leg out behind you, the first leg, up and down. 1, to the ceiling, to the floor. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, just 8. Other side. 1, long leg. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Into a forearm plank. One knee to the floor at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Parallel. 6, 7, 8. Twisting underneath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take your pelvis down. Drop it into the floor. Relax your head on your hands. Curl your toes under. Knees are bent. Just push up and down. Big breathing. Letting go of tension. Imagining your body is just an ocean. Just an ocean. Inside your body of water, there's a lot of free flow movement. Breathe into that. And then release, tops of the feet on the floor, arms out to the sides, circles. Change direction. Take your hands next to your chest. Curl your toes under. If you can push up from here, you can do it that way, or leave your knees on the floor and push up from there like that. So either coming all the way up to your plank. I kind of did both. I had my knees on the floor. Take it back down. Go with your knees or not. Press all the way up though. Bend the knees if you need to. Lower it down. Push through and up. Drop and lower. Push and lift. Drop and lower. Push, lift, drop, lower, push, lift, drop, lower. 3 more. 2. Last one. Take it into a dog. Walk your feet forward. You're going to bend and straighten your knees here. Bending and stretching. If your hamstrings are really tight, you may be up a little higher. If your hamstrings are really loose, you may be dropped forward. If you are up for it, interlace your hands behind your back and let them drop toward the floor. Breathing into your lungs. Finding your breath. Bend and straighten. If you are really flexible, you can take this down into a squat and then back into that. It might be that you have to do it with your hands on the floor. So find a way to make it work, even if it's just that. If you've got the full shebang, you're going to come down and then take your butt up. Arms go back, round your spine. 2 more. Good. And this time we'll roll it all the way up through your spine, coming all the way up to the top. Once you get on the top, let's do a quad stretch from standing. So I'm going to use the wall or not, grab on, take my knee towards my other knee so they're next to each other. And while it looks like everything's kind of hanging out here, I'm not there, I'm there. Not tucking, but not just totally releasing in the guts. So I get more of a stretch in the front of my quad. Breathing into that. All right, we just did hamstrings. Only fair to spend some time with the quads. And then switch it to the other side, same thing. Knees together. You do not have to use the wall. It's just there as an option. Breathe into it. We're going to take it down into something between a second position grand plie and a horse stance. So horse stance is our feet would probably be turned in a little bit more, but knees over the toes. Grand plie and second, feet turned out a little bit more, knees over the toes. So we're just going to come down. We're going to circle our arms out and up. Hands come together through prayer, gathering in. Inhale, open. exhale, inhale, open, 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 exhale, two more. Inhale, open, take it a little deeper on these two. Last one. Good. And lift up and shake it out. So you just stretched your quad and then you worked it, which often like it's not going to be as strong if you've just lengthened it out. But if you do something like dancing or something extreme like climbing, hockey, a sport where you are in extreme positions and you're working your muscles, you might want to be able to go back and forth between those things. All right, we're going to do another quad stretch. Same thing. This time, if you want, you can kick it back. I'm going to poke myself in the eye with one of these plants. I face them. Oh, got a nice little pop in my hip there. Woo! And then the same thing on the other side. You could just stay in the stretch. And release. Shake it out. Shake your butt. Relax your butt. Bounce up and down. Let it go. Inhale, open. Exhale, radiating out into space. Inhale, open. Exhale. Last one. Inhale, open. Exhale, let it go. All you people in TV land, thank you for showing up. If you did, let me have a quick look over there because sometimes people write to me on the Zoom, not on the Zoom, on the YouTube, and I really have usually turned it off before I even look at the chat. Oh, nothing in the chat. So I'm going to close that out. If you made it through this, you win. What do you win? You win the great prize of knowing you did something good for your body today. Yay! What's better than that?